Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Wednesday. It's the first Wednesday of the year. We got a long way to go yet, baby, but it's hump day. It's a short week anyway. Shit, we had a vacation right in the middle of it. Had a national holiday there for New Year's Day, and I hope everybody had a grand time watching ball and everything else that you wanted to do. I hope the weather was great for you. And it's cold down here, baby. It's mighty cold. Anytime I can see my breath coming out, it's too damn cold. And but like the mail, baby, we got to keep on going. Before I get started, I got mail, baby. I got mail. First piece of mail today. I got two pieces. The first one is from Denise Taggart from Concord, California. How about that, Sparky? You're from California, buddy. Sparky's over there listening on Discord. Wait the calm, take the courage, stand still and be strong. The wind and the rain shall not hurt you. And that's true, baby. You got to stand up to the elements. And in our case, the elements are the stupid idiots over there on the red. They wear red hats. But she wants to help me, thank me for getting us through these difficult times. And I like to say that yeah, all that stuff y'all say is real nice, and I appreciate it. I don't think I'm all that, but I'm glad you do. I'm glad you think it. If y'all haven't noticed, there's a little difference in the background today. No, my Beto O'Rourke sign is right there. I haven't gotten rid of it yet, but I need to do a little rearranging again because what you see back here, that's a flag. I feel like Sheldon Cooper on Big Bang Theory, Fun with Flags. If y'all don't recognize that, that is the flag of Scotland. And it was sent to me by Juliet Finney. And I love this part. She is from the Crook of Devon in Scotland. And the reason I always say that is because I read a complete article in National Geographic about the Crook of Devon and the Neolithic structures they have there, the stones of Stents. There's a lot of things over in Scotland that are just really amazing. I read the whole article, and anytime I get a letter from Juliet Finney, it just reminds me of where she lives. And she sent a beautiful card. By the way, before I forget, and I almost did, Miss Denise Taggart, she included a nice $20 donation, and we really appreciate that. Coming in very handy this time of year. No, I didn't spend too much on Christmas, baby. We had a rough Christmas. We had a rough December. January ain't gonna be no better until the end of January. We by process of elimination, we didn't get paid for the month of December, and so yeah, this month was tough. And I want to say thank you to my brother who had not stepped in, then it would have been really bad. Anyway. We want to thank Denise for that and the contributions that come in. Anyway, Juliet Finney from the Crook of Devon, and she sent a real nice letter. But that's not all she sent. She sent the flag. She sent the these are mini Scotty dog shortbread cookies. She sent those, and then she sent a nice assortment of little tins. Mama just loves these things. We got one from Juliet before, and these are little tins from England, and they're a bus, Big Ben, and a telephone booth, and they're filled with tea. And then she also sent York fruits, which are like little gummies, and I've already delved into these, baby, when they came through the door. What's that, candy? Oh, let me try that. They're very good. They're sort of like the orange slices we get, but these are much fruitier. They're assortment of fruit-flavored jellies. And I've already been enjoying that. And I got to tell you, Juliet, I was outside eating one, and Jenny, she got a half of one, and she liked it. But I might give her one, but I'm pretty stingy with my candy. But I want to thank Juliet for the flag and the candy and the cookies and the tea. And, man, I got the flag of Australia up here, the flag of Scotland. Keep this going. We'll just have flags of the world up here because I know we have Blue Dot family in other countries. We have them in Germany, and the reason I know that is because Chris Shapar, who just sent us a nice $50 PayPal donation, and he also put a note in there that he was sending me German Christmas stolen. Christmas stolen, which is stolen is bread. I guess I didn't steal it or something. That's the word, stolen. It's a Christmas bread, and he's sending Christmas cookies. So I'm looking forward to that too. And I'm still working on my almonds that Paul sent me. Baby, I had a nice Christmas when it came to snacks, baby. Anyway, so what's going on today? Well, shit. It's a new year, baby, but everything's still the same. I don't know how I'm going to get all this out of my head because I sat up there today. Now, Donnie pulled the cameras in, and he had a meeting with his cabinet. His cabinet was sitting there, and the press was called in, so Donnie could give a little press conference. You know, let the press ask. Are you shitting me? I sat there and listened to this man ramble on about so much crap when he was asked a simple question. And it lends itself to the constant barrage of bullshit that comes out of that man's mouth. He can't stop himself. He will me and Mama were sitting there listening to him, and I told Mama, if I was a reporter there, and I finally, like, oh, Mr. President, can I ask you a question? I would ask him directly in front of the world, why do you think that you have to constantly lie to the American people, to the world? Why is it that you can't utter a thing out of your mouth that isn't somehow screwed up? He bragged that he fired General Mattis. We all know he did not fire Mattis. Mattis resigned in objection to his idiotic plan to pull out of Syria, which all of a sudden he's backing up on that too. Oh, I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take, what did he say? It would to take a while. I think I wrote it down here. Anyway, I hate looking for shit when I'm already discussing it. He said there was a 3-month plan. Well, I don't know. It could take longer. It's going to take a while. We'll see. He backs off of shit when people call him on it. Mattis resigned because of that shit. He didn't fire him. Donnie doesn't fire anybody. We all know when he does because he does it on Twitter. He didn't do that. Mattis resigned, baby. That idiot will just lie through his teeth about everything. They asked him about the Syria. He brought in the Russians, Assad, Iran, ISIS, the Taliban. He screwed the Kurds, baby. That's basically what he said. Well, the only reason the Kurds are winning was because when we fought alongside of them, we'd send 28 F-15s out there in front of them, and if we take them away, well, they'll lose. You think so? Donnie doesn't give a shit about turning his back on those that fought alongside of us. Donnie doesn't give a shit about that. Donnie doesn't have any, what they call him, amoral. Somebody on TV said something about Donnie could shoot somebody in the head and he wouldn't think it was wrong. Remember when he said that? I could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and not lose a vote. In his mind, that's true. Because there is no empathy in his body. There's no feelings of right and wrong. It's only what benefits Donnie is what's important to him. Talking about when he took over, I got so pissed off because every subject he talked about, Syria, he talked about firing General Mattis, he talked about how the world owes us money for everything we do, and if they don't pay up, well, it's extortion. About Romney, all of it. Every one of those subjects I had written down here today, there was one common thread that ran through all of them, and that was Obama. Everything I just said right there, he had something to say about Obama. It was Obama's fault that Syria, when Obama did it, he didn't do it right and all this bullshit. What I'm doing is all right. Remember the founder of ISIS and all that bullshit? Brought up Obama. When he was talking about firing General Mattis, which he did not, he just lies through his teeth. Well, Obama fired him too. Obama, when he talked about countries owing money to the United States for protection. Well, Obama ruined all that when he was talking about Romney. Well, if he would have fought against Obama. Our president has Obama derangement syndrome. That's all he can think about. That's all that man thinks about is how he can better the black man. I gotta be better than the black. You never will be, you stinking pile of shit. Donald Trump is nothing but a stinking con man, liar, pack of shit, and he will never. You wouldn't make a pimple on Obama's ass. He's a disgusting turd. Mitt Romney came out and more or less said that. Stood up to him. Said he hasn't, and his conduct over the last 2 years has not risen to the mantle of the office. Kiss my ass, Mitt Romney. You switch back and forth every time I see you. First, you liked him when you was running for governor or whatever the hell you was running for out there. Oh, he giving donations, all that. Then he turned against him when he was running for president. Oh, no, when Romney ran for president the first time, yeah, he liked Donnie there because Donnie gave him donations. Then he hated him when he ran for president, when Donnie ran for president. Then he liked him when he thought he was going to get a job with Donnie. Remember the dinner they went to? And now he hates him again. Well, so make up your mind, Mitch. Just like every damn Republican there is, you blow in the wind. Whatever favor you can get, well, you'll take that. No matter what morals that you have to throw in the ditch, your honor, your beliefs, everything you can throw in the ditch if Donnie gives you the wink, baby. And that's who the Republicans have begun. That whole cabinet sitting there of thieves. Every one of them didn't say a word. They're sitting there quiet like Mike Pence did in that Oval Office. But he's just going to sit there. They're not going to say anything. They're not dare going to say anything. Donnie's going to make up a name for him. Tweet bad about him. Take away some funding for whatever the hell they do or some mean shit. They're frightened to death of them. They're not afraid of the American people. They got them buffaloed. They got that side buffaloed, baby. These Republicans that are hanging on to this man still, they're the low ball in my book of the Republican Party. There are no more decent Republicans hanging on with this man. Compared Romney to, is he going to be like a Flake? Like Jeff Flake, Jeff Flake and Bob Corker had something to say. Look at there, I didn't support them, so they lost. Now they're running back to their states with their tails tucked behind their legs because the great and marvelous Donnie did not benefit. Everything he spoke about today, he glorified himself. That's not the American way, is it? We've never let any president sit up there and glorify himself so much, pat himself on the back. According to Donnie, our military was in the toilet until Donnie got here and saved the day. Lied to the troops. Yeah, you've never had a pay raise in 10 years. They have one every damn year. Bitching about his billions for the wall, and on the same breath, he puts a freeze on government employees' pay raises because we don't have the money in the budget. There ain't no money in the budget for crap. So we ain't got money for your stupid monument to ignorance, your white supremacist monument to immorality. It's a ridiculous damn discussion, but like I said the other day, he wins either way. If he doesn't get the wall, he'll stir his minions up. The little cockroaches will get all upset. The marauding MS-13 gang members are coming over the border. And if he does, oh, Lord Jesus, thank you for giving us Donnie the Trump. Hell, he's the Messiah himself if you listen to the man. How can you praise Jesus if you got Donnie the Trump? That's the man you need to be praising. Get on your knees to him if that's what you feel. And most of them do. Because most of them have already thrown their religion in the ditch to follow this man. That whole moral majority bullshit that they try to sell all the time, they're two-faced, they're hypocrites. They preach a good thing because Jesus said it. Jesus said this shit. They don't care. I was joking last night with Mom about, I'll believe the Woodsboro Baptist Church. I'll believe them that they're true to their word when I see them in front of Red Lobster protesting and telling those people that they will be going to hell for eating that shrimp, baby, because it's in Leviticus. It's in Leviticus. It's right there next to the "he shall not lay with a man" kind of shit that you latched onto. No, I don't see you in front of Red Lobster, baby. So kiss my ass with that shit. Anyway, what else is going on? I ain't looked at my notes since my notes. We're 11 days into the shutdown. The longest shutdown was 21 days. That's the longest shutdown we've had in our government, and that was under Bill Clinton. Donnie has already come in at number 4 with 11 days, and he's already said it can go a lot longer because Donnie's going to hold tight on his $5 billion for the wall. Or is it 2.5 billion? Because Mike Pence stuck over there the other day to see Chuck Schumer with a 2.5 billion offer. Can we get this? Can we get this? Let's just get this. No, you don't want 2.6 billion for a wall. We have money in there for border security, not no stinking wall. So, kiss off. I swear if the Democrats cave on this shit, I'm going to be real pissed off about this. Pass a continuing resolution and put the government back to work. Give these people their paychecks. That's what you can do. Not get your panties in a wad and sit in there and whine. That's not winning, Donnie. That's whining. It's a whiny little bitch is all you are. I want my wall. I want my wall. Kiss off. You're willing to shut down this whole government over an imaginary problem at the border that Donnie created. Donnie has created this charade, this masquerade that's going on down here. Bring the troops up here. Let's set up wire. It's a dog and pony show. Can you imagine how much that costs? How much money that little stunt costs? What about all those swatches we paid for to have built out here? So each company could show you what their marvelous wall will look like. Donnie went down there and looked at the swatches. They're still sitting down there. How much money did that cost? Donnie keeps talking about, we've got a lot of the wall built. He hasn't gotten shit built. Another lie out of his mouth. We obligated the money. You don't pay the people before they build a wall. You let them build a wall first to see if they did a good job, and then we pay them. That's the same kind of shit Donnie ran his business as with the contractors that work for him. I'll pay you at the end of the job if you did a good job. If not, look here. Look here, I see, it doesn't look right to me, so, and then what's that the whole time with his playing the accordion up there today, and then, hey, God, if you handcuffed a man, tie his hands behind his back, that'd be half the problem. He couldn't talk. Play the accordion and did like this, and just, wait. Ignorance on display. I hate his hand movements now. Anything that man does, I just despise. It creeps through me. It's an embarrassment to have him in my house. I done lost all my notes, so I don't know where I was. By the way, Chris Schapper over in Germany learned about me from the Bob Kincaid show. So thank you, Bob Kincaid, for spreading my little voice around the world in your neighborhood. So it's been an eventful day, people. So let me see. I want to make sure I get everything. Pentagon official said it's going to take a 120-day plan. Pentagon official put out the word that they're going to have a 120-day plan to pull out of Syria. And the reason I had that written down was because the guy said it was to please Trump and try to not get everybody killed on the way out. So that's the plan they're discussing in the Pentagon, is how to pull out of Syria, because Turkey told the United States to get out. Donnie said, okay, I will. And now we got to figure out how we're going to do that without leaving a bunch of people holding the bag. Again, Donnie doesn't give a shit about that. Anyway, that's about all I got, people. This fight is ours, baby. And today's demonstration up in that office should just, if you sat down there and listened to it, it's just garbage coming out of a man's mouth. I think it went on for over an hour and something. Just every question, he would just ramble on about everything. How Afghanistan caused the Soviet Union to break apart. You get history with this guy, shit you never knew. Because he makes it up as he goes along. I'm tired of him making up shit in this country. I'm tired of him trying to lead this country by the nose because he thinks we're all ignorant. And there are some that are. They call them Republicans, baby. The ones down there voting for him. Not the ones up there in the Senate. They're sold their soul, baby. They're making the money. You think Paul Ryan's got problems, baby? No. He's passed a big old tax cut for the wealthy, and guess what? He's wealthy. And so is Mitch McConnell, and so is everybody else up there. Damn near. And if they're not now, they will be soon. So who do you think they're voting for? They're not making these laws for us, baby. They're making them for them. You think the Senate is going to lose their money during a shutdown? No, baby, they get paid. Everything goes on for them. That's the problem. They don't pass the laws for them. They just pass them for us. Anyway, that's about all I got. I want to thank, I'm hitting the button. Just want to let Dennis and Scott and Sparky know. I just hit the button because I want to thank everybody. Oh, by the way, Sandra Duncan. Sandra Duncan was the one that got the promotion on her job. She upped her Patreon from $2 to $5. We appreciate that, dear, and so proud that you got a promotion on your job. So congratulations there. But those that donate to our Patreon are so important to us, especially nowadays. Things are getting a bit tough, and we want to keep this thing going. And the income ain't matching the outgo anymore, so we got to make progress. And so we really want to thank those that join our Patreon. I'm not good at that stuff. It's very helpful, and we appreciate it very much. And to those that give through the PayPal and drop a 20 in the note, we all appreciate that here at the house. It keeps us going, and it keeps us maintained, and it means a lot to us. So we thank you very much for that. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Bertavot of Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook. John Bertavot on damn it. See how you get all mixed up. It was Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bertavot on Facebook. John Bertavot Speaks of Blue Dot Family on Facebook. Go by, join the family, get involved. There's a lot of shit's going to start happening in just a few days, and we're going to have a lot to talk about. So keep your light shining, baby. That's what it's been blinking for. On Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas, out my truck window. Stay tuned, baby, because I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about on Friday. We're going to let them get sworn in tomorrow. They'll all become new congressmen tomorrow. And then Friday, we're going to start seeing what direction they're going to go in. Maybe not jump right out of the gate, but I'm sure they'll stir up something. And so we'll be looking for that. I got to reach over here. Pardon my reach, but because my key over here isn't working. So, y'all have a good one. Oh, I'm looking at this camera. Y'all have a good one. And we'll see you on Friday. Get the beer, get the bud ready. It's going to be important. We'll see y'all later. Bye.